Welcome. It's the day before my very last semester of college, and I am so excited. I'm a psychology major with a minor in piano, and this week I'm just going to take you through my life and show you what it looks like. My main interest is gifted psychology, but most of the work that I'm doing right now is just general psychology. I'm doing some developmental psychology research, and I'm just wrapping things up for my last semester of undergrad. I can't even believe I'm saying that. It feels like I blinked and I got here and I don't even know how. My tasks for today, I need to go pick up groceries for the week and do some meal prep, and then I also need to deal with my room and finish unpacking because it's kind of a disaster, and I would really love to start the semester with a clean room. We'll see how long that lasts though. But I'm going to bring you along with me for all of it, so welcome to a week in my life. Good evening, everybody. I am feeling super proud of myself. I made the most delicious dinner. My room is not completely picked up yet, but it is definitely a lot better than it was. So we have made progress. I'm also happy because I washed my sheets, so my bed is all cozy, and I'm ready for a good night of sleep and to hit the ground running tomorrow. My bed is feeling especially comfy this morning. My bed at college is so nice because my mom got me a really thick mattress topper for it. So I just feel like I'm laying on a cloud and I never want to leave. But it is time to get up and start my day. I don't really feel like doing dishes, so I'm just gonna put some fruit and granola on top and eat it before I go work out. Alright, this is the situation. I know it doesn't look like much. This has 15 grams of protein, and aside from the granola I added, there is no sugar in this, which is great. I was diagnosed with ADHD not too long ago, and since finding that out, I've been trying to watch my daily sugar intake. I feel like it's been helping me focus a little bit better, and not only that, my body feels better too, and I'm not really craving sweets as much since I've started this in the last few months. And I've noticed that I'm not just gonna snack on sweets because there's sugar. I'll really only eat them if I actually enjoy it, and then it really is a treat. And with all the grocery shopping I've done, I have a ton of healthy options to keep me energetic. So I'm gonna eat and then we'll go. I like looking out my window while I eat, or even sitting outside. It's too cold today, but sometimes there's dogs. That was a good workout. I didn't go for a super long time, but I did some weights and some walking and stretched, and that's definitely a good way to start the day. So now I'm gonna go get ready, dressed, and figure out what I'm gonna do. Alright, this is the final hair and makeup. I also filmed a little bit of content for some specific brands today, and so that is out of the way. So I'm going to quickly pack a bag and a lunch for myself, and I think I'm gonna park it at a coffee shop for a while. I'm going to figure out what's going on with all my classes, and then I'll work on a research article and do some work for my capstone, and then if I have time, I'm going to edit some videos. And at some point today, in between class and all of that, I do need to practice piano. So big day ahead, let's go. Quick OOTD, Abercrombie hoodie, scarf because it is freezing, sunglasses, so cute, I love these, and shoes are Golas from Free People, and I pinned the cutest little shoe charms on them. I'm obsessed. That was a good work session. I got done with an assignment for one of my online classes, And I did an introduction for myself for another one. And then I also filled out my Notion database. I do have a video about that if you're interested. But I entered all of my assignments for this semester, all my quizzes, projects, discussion boards, everything that I have to do. And I have about an hour and a half until my class starts. And I have to go pick up a few materials in the student center. So I'm gonna go do that, grab a snack, and then I will be in class. That was my first drawing class. It was really fun. We just practiced lines and different values, so lights and darks on the paper. The only downside was they didn't have enough rulers, so everybody else's lines were like perfectly straight up and down. And mine were all wavy, but that's okay. I got it done and I had fun. I do have some art supplies I'm gonna need to buy in the near future. It's exciting. I love getting new stuff like that. But for now, I'm in the practice room. Sitting here at a grand piano. I have music on my iPad, one of the many uses for it. I'm playing a really pretty lyrical Schubert piece, and you can see I've just been doing some rhythm practice here, trying to work on this section. It's really just these few measures here that are being a pain for me right now. The rest of the piece is not sounding too bad, if I say so myself. Definitely need to work on some phrasing and dynamics and just get it to sound a bit more artistic and musical in the way that I want, but the balance between my hands has been improving, so that has made a big difference. I just need to figure out where my loud and soft need to go and clean up those few measures. So I'm probably just gonna be here for a while until it's time for me to go to yoga. Morning. I did not film the rest of my night last night. I went to a yoga class with a friend and that was amazing. I was so relaxed and I got home around 9 and ate dinner, and that yoga just, oh my gosh. I've done yoga before and liked it, but that was amazing. It just relaxed me so well. I read a book for a little bit with my roommate and then I just went straight to bed and almost missed my class this morning, but luckily I didn't. I made it to my capstone. I didn't go over too much of the syllabus since it's just a continuation of a class from last semester. Basically, we went over some due dates and deadlines, and then our professor prepped us for what grad school interviews might look like. And I do have one coming up soon, so I need to look at the questions and figure out what things I want to ask them and just make sure I'm prepared and that I do everything I can to make sure that that goes well. But I'm making some breakfast right now, and then I'm gonna go pick up my room and then just get right to work for today. This is what I made. I've got protein waffles, berries, strawberries, chia seeds, and I always put peanut butter on the side because I absolutely adore it. And this is a breakfast I make for myself a lot. It doesn't take longer to make than 10 minutes. So it's super easy. I just mix up the waffle mix, cut up my fruit, and then it tastes really good. I've been doing homework for a couple hours and I'm almost done. At least with some of my classwork. Who am I kidding? I'm never done. But I watched some films and I'm about to write a discussion board. And then I'll probably eat lunch, work on some research for my capstone, and then do a couple other random tasks. Possible, I'd like to start editing this video today so that I don't have to do it all at once. And CapCut is available again, so that's really good. So I think I might try to do that a little bit later, and then hopefully I can relax tonight and get to bed on time. This morning I had another yoga class. I didn't love this one as much as the other one. It was a different instructor and just a different type of class, but it was still good. So I did that, sat in the library and did some homework for a little bit. I actually got quite a bit done that I needed to, so that's good. And then I've just been taking an hour to practice some piano, and I'm feeling really excited and really good because the data coding that I had to do for my capstone research project is finally done, at least with the first round. The way it works is you do one round of going through pages and pages of transcripts from conversations that people have had, and then I basically highlight section by section and identify certain themes. And I can't show the actual research because it's confidential, but if I'm able to, I might try and come up with something and like put it up here somehow so you can like actually see what I'm doing. I'll try to find an example and make something out of that. But there were almost 100 transcripts I had to do, I think, and some of them are kind of long, and it's very detailed. Like you have to go line by line and sometimes even word by word and make a note of what each thing means in order to get a really good analysis of your data later. But I'm done with that, and I have a meeting with my capstone mentor in about 15 minutes. So she and I are gonna meet and talk about everything that we need to. We'll start going back over the transcript because even though I've done it once is not enough. We have to go over it again and again to make sure that I didn't miss anything and that she agrees with everything that I have coded. So that is a big part of what my psychology research looks like, and we are going to be doing that soon. And then after that, I'm going to go to another meeting with a different professor, and we're going to talk about graduate school interviews, and then I will go to my drawing class, and then finally we'll be able to get off campus. Happy Saturday, everybody. The last couple of days have been good, just kind of busy. I've been working at the coffee shop, doing some workout classes with my roommates, and it has been super cold, but today it's finally warm. But I'm here at a coffee shop to do some homework, get some things done, so I'm gonna bring you along with me. That was really productive. I got way more done than I thought I would, so I'm feeling super good about that. Some of my work is being published in a magazine in a couple months, so I wrote the whole article for that, which is great, and then knocked out a whole bunch of homework assignments, and I was reading a chapter for my physiological psychology class, and it's a lot of chemistry, definitely with some biology, and I find it really interesting. I really like learning about how the parts of the brain work together, and honestly, I didn't hate biology and chemistry when I took them in high school, but I definitely didn't love them either. I feel like if I'd had it explained to me in the context of how things work, specifically the brain, because number one, I love the brain, but number two, I think it just would have made so much more sense to me why we're learning about these things. And so it's really cool to think back to high school and like all these concepts that I learned but didn't fully know how to apply and actually see them being used. And I'm learning about them at a higher level now than I was, but it's all making sense to me because I see how these things are working together. So that was a really interesting read. A lot of people will probably think it's pretty boring, but I liked it. I thought it was good. So I'm gonna go home and eat dinner and have a relaxing rest of my weekend. I do usually try to take Sundays off, so I limit the amount of homework that I do on Sundays as much as possible. Of course, this doesn't always happen, and last semester I don't think it happened at all. But we're getting back to that because rest is very important, and I try to make it a priority as part of my regular weekly routine. So I might do a little bit more of the reading tonight, but tomorrow is going to be a day for me to just go to church and probably read some books, have some time to myself, so that way I feel refreshed and ready for next week. And thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is only my second YouTube video. I'm trying to get these out pretty regularly. The whole TikTok ban kind of inspired me to start posting on here, and so far I really like it. I feel like I can explain things and connect with people a little bit more, and it's a lot easier for me to explain myself and show who I am in a way that you really can't in a 15-second TikTok. So this has been fun for me, and if you like it, if you want to know more about what I'm doing, if you have questions about any of this, let me know. I'm happy to answer them and make videos about them. So make sure you like and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time.